Well, the Chiefs, people had enough of Patrick Mahomes getting calls, people saying that, whoever the opponent is against the Chiefs, you're going up against not just the Chiefs but the refs. And even Troy Aikman had a little something to say about Patrick Mahomes and the flopping.
I got to give him some respect.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 39.
Come on.
15-yard penalty.
Here's the end of it. Yeah, I mean, he's a runner, and I could not disagree with that one more, and he barely gets hit. That's the second penalty now that's been called against the Texans.
And Troy, I agree with you. There's no forcible contact to the head neck area of him. The two Houston players hit each other. That should not have been a foul.
And if they've got to address it in the offseason. You can't, as a quarterback, run around and play games with defenders and then be able to draw a penalty.
And you know what? Bravo to Troy Aikman.
Oh, he keeps it real all the time.
Bravo to Troy Aikman, because a lot of guys don't want to get into that with the league and fall out of favor.
Keeps it above,
that's a big job. You don't want to get, where the league come and tap you on the shoulder and say, he's talking too much smack. We need to get somebody else. No. But Troy Aikman's been doing it a long time. He gets paid a lot of money, and he ain't afraid to just be honest. And his reaction was natural. Oh, come on.
Seriously.
Like that was a natural reaction to that call.
Dude, that and shout out to Troy, because he'll call up the Cowboys too. He doesn't just that's the Cowboys.
No.
He calls it how he sees it. And that's why he's been great for so long now doing this.
He ain't Tiki Barber who backed the Giants for letting Saquon Barkley go and signing Daniel Jones.
Absolutely crazy. So, man, let's talk about this. This is absolutely people who feel like Patrick Mahomes gets favorable calls. You are ding, 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 1,000% correct. It happens regularly now for at least about 3 seasons. I mean, you look at this play here. He's running out of bounds, and the guy kind of this is football. He just touches the shoulder pad.
That was the one that set up the...
Yeah, and he just falls all over the place. He adds a little spice to it, a little extra dip on his chip, and he gets the call. Now, here's what the problem with this is, Rob. He keeps getting the calls, so he keeps doing it, and this is what happens when you have sustained success, sustained winning. Tom Brady, who loves to talk about it now, by the way, oh, man, it's just too soft, or, oh, man, it's hard for the defense because all the offense gets all these calls. Tom Brady was the beneficiary of a lot of calls where you went, wait, what?
You couldn't touch Tom Brady.
You didn't touch him. They barely hit him, or they sacked him. What's the issue? Tom Brady got a lot of those calls, and a part of that comes from sustained success, sustained winning.
Yeah, but
I don't know if it's subliminal with refs. I don't know if it's subconscious. I don't know if it's intentional. Like, hey, look, we need the Patriots in. Hey, we want the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Hey, we want Michael Jordan in the finals. I don't know.
I don't remember Michael Jordan get calls like that.
No, I'm saying he would not get calls. Michael Jordan never was in danger of fouling out. Never had to worry about Michael Jordan fouling out. You know who ain't fouling out this game? MJ ain't fouling out this game. So Jordan, Tom Brady, even Peyton Manning got a lot of calls towards the, in the height of his career. It's certain guys, when you win a lot, you become the face of a league. It becomes a byproduct of that success and that winning and that greatness that they just give you calls. Because I'm agreeing with everybody. He gets calls and it's like, all right, bro, come on.
Yeah, but here
you putting way too much sauce on that. You falling around. You James Harden going to the free throw line. Oh! Every time.
But here's the bad part about it. And this is what people don't understand. The Chiefs should be being celebrated with a chance to win a 3rd straight Super Bowl. And they're not.
The villain now.
And they're not celebrated because people don't feel like they've earned it. They feel like they're getting the Chiefs are getting NFL welfare, government cheese, handouts. Like, seriously, that's why even the Patriots won 6 Super Bowls. They're not revered. People think of them as cheaters. And they got the call, the tuck rule for Tom Brady. They got Rob G. They got the ball back.
That started it off.
That started it. They won a Super Bowl that year.
That might be bigger than any other thing because that started his whole. Drew Bledsoe might have come back.
Yes, the next year, and Tom Brady may have never gotten in, or years later.
That one set it off.
But in this case, it's hard to root for a team. It really is. Or marvel at them when you think they're getting handouts.
The one thing...
It doesn't feel good. It feels bad. It feels like dirty, stinky. If I touch it, I got to wash my hands.
Well, please do wash your hands. If you
Yes.
touched it, if you touched it and it was stinky, go ahead and take care of that. I'm not mad at that.
The Kansas City Chiefs are a $3 bill. That's what they are now.
I don't agree with that. I think the people don't like them because they win all the time. I think that's just a statement.
It's not
the
just
Warriors.
that.
Everybody doesn't like the Warriors, right? Because they started to win so much, and it was all cute. Somebody said something great to me years ago. A woman at my job came in and she said something. Well, the same thing they love you for will eventually be the same thing they hate you for. And I gave you an example. We all got that friend, right? Crazy. Boy, I love hanging out with Rod. Not you, Rod, but Tim. Why? Man, Tim is crazy. You never know what's going to happen. It's a wild time with Tim. 3 years later, why you don't hang with Tim no more? Man, Tim's too wild. It's crazy. You never know what's going to happen with Tim. And the Patriots, the Warriors, now the Chiefs, they are always in the news. They're styling on you. They're, talking smack. There are commercials everywhere. And you love it at first. Then it becomes the thing you're tired of. And that just happens with any dynasty, in my opinion. It happens.
You might not like them because they win too much.
Yeah.
But this is worse because you don't feel.
I agree. I agree to add to it. I agree with that.
Because I understand when people win a lot, okay?
It's just you get tired of it.
But in this case, where they're getting like favors or help from the officials. Mm-hmm. When they won that Super Bowl, remember he got pushed out of bounds. And they gave a 15-yard penalty.
Oh, it's happened multiple
and then they
times.
kicked the field goal and won the Super Bowl. Like, this is what's been happening. And you go, what? He was out of bounds. What was he wasn't out of bounds, and that shouldn't have been a penalty. Here's 15 yards. Mm-hmm. This is what they do. Let's get him in field goal range. Here's a 15-yard penalty. Troy Aikman is watching the game.
I love that he
live.
called it out. I love that he called it out. And
his
it's a real
reaction
thing.
was real because it wasn't. He was just like, are you kidding me?
He was just a fan at home having a beer with his buddies and said it. And he spoke what everybody has been feeling and been feeling for quite some time. But again, my only thing is this is just ends up being happening.
That's why where
Tom Brady,
I'm at?
Peyton Manning, Michael Jordan, they just get these calls. And again, I don't know if it's subliminal with the refs, meaning like, I'm enamored with the greatness and this person got to get this call. Or if it's I don't know if it's something more sinister. Like, hey,
you know what I'm at right now?
Make sure they in this game, this next game.
I'm in my ABC bag. Anybody but the Chiefs.
Anybody? What you mean? You been in there?
I'm in that bag.
You been in there?
And especially when watching this game, and just, dude,
it was bad.
I'm not saying that the Texans or this, but don't cheat. Don't cheat.
And here's
them.
the part.
God. Let them lose, okay? I'm good with that. Let them lose.
Or be fair and call that for everybody. That's the other part. So fine. Patrick Mahomes gets that. That's fine.
They're not going to give
Jared
that.
Goff got laid out, and everybody talked about he didn't get that. Jaden Daniels got hit, didn't get that. Jalen Hurts slid, and the dude jumped into him. He didn't get that. Lamar Jackson twice in that game would have got a call that Patrick Mahomes got. So it's one of those, to me, Rob, if you're calling it for him, okay, fine. It was a little questionable. Can these other quarterbacks get that too? And that's the issue. It seems to be only he's getting these calls, and that's where it's wrong. If it was just quarterbacks are getting it, hey, quarterbacks are getting them. It seems to be just Patrick Mahomes.